everyone, so today I'll be cleaning my friend's bike. So because Singapore has been raining, it has been raining a lot recently, so after every cycling trip, the bicycle will become very dirty, especially if you cycle across a part of water. So dirt and all those grinding paste will start at the chain area, the jockey wheel area. So it's important to keep the bicycle clean by removing all those grease and dirt which will wear the chain down. So today I'll be doing a fast clean, because if I were to strip the whole bicycle down and clean the parts individually, it will take a lot of time. So I wouldn't strip the entire bicycle, I won't strip the parts down as you can see here. So I would just do a quick clean, which is more sustainable I guess, because if I were to every time after I cycle under the rain, I straight away clean the bicycle, and I straight away take out all the parts and clean, it will take a lot of time. So today I'll be doing a quick clean, maybe 10 minutes or so, yeah. So now I need to make sure that the floor is covered with newspaper, so I won't dirty the floor. Hey, don't let the newspaper fly. So for today's bicycle cleaning, I'll be using the bike degreaser, the bike chain degreaser. I also will be using the single oil to lubricate the chains afterwards. I'll also be using grease to apply at the screws in the area. And lastly, I also will be using silicone spray. So this silicone spray will allow me to spray inside the internal tubes and places that are hard to reach. So it will help to prevent rust. And also not forgetting a bucket of soapy water to clean the entire bike. So I will need a bottle spray. So because some of the areas are not able to reach. Also not forgetting a brush and a glove. So step 1, you spray the degreaser around the chain. Okay. So use the brush to clean away the grit. So use the brush to clean away the grit. So I'll pedal 8 anti-clockwise. Okay. So now after you brush the chain, the next step is to brush the jockey wheels as well. So you need to release tension at the jockey wheels. So now you clean the jockey wheels. Spray some of the degreaser at the jockey wheels. You don't have any dirt stuck there. So same thing. Spray some here. Then
So right now what are we doing?
So now I'm just taking a bucket of soapy water. Then now giving the bicycle a clean.
So what are you cleaning? Which part are you cleaning at?
So we'll start the frame first
Okay.
because I don't want to dirty the cloth lah.
Okay. Yeah, so it's cleaning every part of the bicycle first before the chain to make sure that the cloth isn't dirty. Oh, even the wheels also.
Yeah, the wheels also later.
And now it's cleaning the spoke.
There are some areas right which are hard to reach. So I'll use this bottle of water to spray. Like for example here. But try not to spray inside the internal hub. Okay, so now I'm spraying this part because it's very hard to reach But don't spray inside the internal hub Yeah. Because I don't want water to get inside the gear.
No.
So use low pressure water. But this one a bit too low pressure
Can I use like what the power jet or not?
Cannot use power jet because you'll damage the you don't want the water to go inside the internal gear, the gears inside, the internal gear part. If not, you'll damage the gear, you'll become rusty inside. So yeah, also make sure you don't spray inside this hole, this internal part, because if you spray inside internal part, right, you'll damage the gear lah. So try not to spray inside there, spray outside can already. Then no pressure. Now I'll clean the tires. Now the last part, right?
Yeah, just now you said the last one will be the chains, right?
Yeah. The last part will be the chain and the pedal. So now I'll do this. See how dirty it is?
Yeah, you guys gotta be careful because this chain quite sensitive to dropping. Is it the correct one?
Yeah, correct. So I mean, slowly do lah.
Yeah.
See?
No need to rush on that. See the grease is very, very thick.
Okay, stop. So now I'll be cleaning, I'll be lubricating the chain with single oil. So you can use different type of, wait, what's my stuff? Yeah. So you can use different type of lubricant. There's some lubricants that are meant for chain, they are wet loop and dry loop. But for me, right, I want to cut costs, I want to save money, so I think single oil is just right lah. So yeah, so I'll be using single oil now.
Single oil.
So I'll find the magic link. The magic link gives me a reference point to where I start and where I should end. So where's the magic link? Where is it?
可以 cut 掉来这边。
可以，不怕。等一下我放 one eternity later.
One
Yeah,
eternity later.
要给那个 viewer
So the magic link is over here.
Yeah.
So now I'll start from the magic link. So one drop. So I will lubricate the connection point, the pivot point. Until when I one whole round until I reach the magic link again. So we reached the magic link again, so we can stop here already. Okay, so that's for the single oil. So next one I'll be using silicone spray. So silicone spray is good for some areas, right, that I want to lubricate but it's hard to reach. So areas like the internal tube and maybe the areas over here where, because sometimes the oil might not be able to reach there, so it's more convenient if I use silicone spray. So let me show you where I will spray some silicone spray. So at the jockey wheels area, so to ensure that it's more smooth. Okay, and so spray some of the silicone spray at the pedal hinge, the pedal area. Okay. Okay, so the hinge here, the main frame hinge. Okay. Make sure you don't lubricate the seat post because it might slip, and also don't lubricate the rim also.
Where the rim?
The rim is over here, so make sure your lubricant right don't touch the rim part, okay? So another area that I will spray silicone spray is over here, the hinges. Yeah. So actually you also can use single oil and the hinges, but it's more convenient if I use this silicone spray. Yeah. So I'll spray some silicone spray inside the internal tubes.
Yep. Why would you want to spray inside the internal tubes?
So some people put grease inside the internal tube because rust takes place inside the internal tube. So instead of using grease, I use silicone spray. I'll add some grease at the screws here. Yeah, so I must dirty my hands and put some grease here. So it's for protecting the grease. Yeah, it's protecting the screw from rusting also, and to ensure that there are lesser friction here lah. When you unclamp and clamp here also. So it's like spreading the butter on the screw. So just now I've been using the soapy water to clean the bicycle. So now I need to use a bucket of clean water to give the entire bike a clean again, like to clean the soapy water away. So my friend Adrian is now gonna clean his bicycle with clean water. So just now he was using soapy water. So yes, let's go. So if you don't clean away the soapy water, it might damage the pin. So it's best to use clean water again after the soapy water.
So first of all, must clean the frame.
You clean the most you clean the least dirty part first. Then you move on to the dirtiest part, which is the wheels. For the handlebar grips, you can use degreaser and spray a bit on the handlebar grip, and then after that use a cloth to wipe it down. So it will look brand new again. Yeah, or you can use like washing detergent to wipe also. Okay, so that's it. So I'm currently riding my friend's Pikes. So earlier on, I taught him how to clean. I showed him the way how to clean the bicycle, like the trifold. So now after cleaning, we are on our way to MBS first, and after MBS we'll be heading our way to Changi. Currently riding my Aceoffix. I'm letting him test ride again. So previously he had already tried my Aceoffix at Seletar, and his Pikes was running 48T chain ring, but now his Pikes is currently on 56T. I can feel a big difference. How do you feel riding on Aceoffix?
It's a bit not my type. Not too stable.
Makan from Serangoon to Changi village. I think 55 kilometers. Kilometers.
Around there. I just have to find this one only.
From Serangoon, from Taman Jurong.
Yeah, my leg like lost muscle mass already.
Cannot feel anything.
Not very anything, sir.